Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. Happy holidays. We are tracking our next winter storm. So I'm going to do a quick digital studio, about 10 minutes long, because I got the noon show coming up. So we'll get into that in a little bit. I'll be over at the noon show for the rest of this forecast. So a quick 10-minute digital studio. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and then we'll get to them at the end. So, of course, we have a winter storm warning in effect for Maine right now towards the coastline. We're going to be tracking more so 5 to 9 inches of some snow. That'll be over on the mid-coast. We have a trough that's moving on through too, so that's probably why we're going to see 5 to 9 plus inches, and that'll be towards the Lewiston, Auburn area and the Portland area, Augusta, Rockland. We have a trough setting up that's going to dump probably upwards of a foot of snow in some spots. So further inland, 3 to 6 inches, 2 to 5 up towards Greenville, Rangeley, Berlin, New Hampshire, and then northern Maine too. So a good amount of snow. We'll talk about the snow map again. So a couple of our headlines as we make our way throughout our next winter storm here. We're going to be mostly doing snow starting between 1 to 3 p.m., ending between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. on Wednesday. In general, possibly heavy snow bands. That's the reason why we're going to see upwards of 10 inches in some spots. I think I am going to change those numbers from 4 to 9 to 5 to 10 towards the mid-coast here. So overall, this is what we're tracking. You know, this evenings is going to be very slippery, especially for that evening commute. And tomorrow morning travels are going to be pretty difficult too. So that'll be for Wednesday morning. And of course, we'll go back to the snow map in just a second here. Here's a live look at our satellite and radar. Snow is now moving into southern New England. It seems to be a little bit slower. I think snow should have already been into maybe southern New Hampshire at this point. So a little bit of a slower system, but it will get going, especially overnight into tomorrow morning. Let's talk about the next couple of hours here. Snow will begin to arrive between 1 to 3 p.m. today, becoming widespread, really impacting that evening commute tonight. So temperature sitting into the 30s and the 20s, evening commute really being impacted too. And even tomorrow morning, that holiday commute. Naturally, there's going to be a lot of people on the roads for the holidays. There will be. And with a lot of snow moving through, deteriorating road conditions, it's going to be a slow travel, especially along I-95 Route 1 towards the coastline. Overnight is when we're going to see our heaviest and our steadiest snow in general. So that'll be tonight into tomorrow morning, probably the pre-dawn hour. So we'll be tracking that out all for you tomorrow morning in general here. So waking up tomorrow morning around 5, 6 o'clock, we'll be tracking some heavy snow, especially over in mid-coast Maine. This is probably where we're going to see the highest snow totals. I'm thinking the Wiscasset, Booth Bay area, probably upwards of a foot of snow there. This is a very interesting situation because the trough that we're dealing with that's moving on through is a notoriously known for being very, very difficult to forecast. We won't know where that trough or narrow band of heavy snow will set up until it does. So once it sets up, it's going to drop a lot of snow overnight, and you'll probably be waking up to about around a foot of snow in the area if you are seeing that heavy snow band over you. So that'll be for tomorrow morning. Snow will move out of the area by the time we head into the daytime hours of Wednesday. We're going to see some sun and clouds in the afternoon with more snow to start Thursday morning for Christmas Day. So another check on that snow map, 5 to 9 inches of snow likely towards the coastline. I think I'm actually going to bump it up to 6 to 10 because as those models continue to come in, there's more and more confidence that we will probably see up to 10 inches over in the mid-coast. Lewiston, Auburn, Augusta, Rockland, Camden, Portland too, the Falmouth side of Portland, the northern side, I should say. There's a really good chance seeing possibly up to 10 inches of snow. So we're going to be continuing to track this. We'll have some more updates coming up at noon today and then again tonight towards the 5 o'clock show. And we'll be actively tracking this very snowy mess for tomorrow morning on a Good Day Maine. So that was another look at our snow map. So this is what we know. This is what we know right now. This is going to be full transparency. A heavy snow band will set up. We will not know where we'll set up until it does. Like I mentioned, this is a very, very difficult situation, a very, interesting setup here. This trough just kind of it's very hard to forecast. And once it lays down and starts dropping a lot of snow, it will continue to drop a lot of snow. So it also could be a situation where this is just an example here. If you're located in Bath, you can get up to around 7 inches of snow, but then your neighboring town can get up to a foot. So it's going to be a very localized forecast here. So this snow band could go anywhere from, span anywhere from York County all the way up to Penobscot Bay. It's also going to be, I personally think it's probably going to set up near the Wiscasset-Booth Bay area. Think about Midcoast splitting it right in half. And we definitely know that there's going to be very slippery, slick travel tonight and especially tomorrow morning. So typically, the earlier the better, especially when heading out the door. You're probably going to want to wait a little bit or maybe get out today while you still can here. So we're going to go back into that snow map. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Just be aware that the numbers are going to move around a bit. Lewiston, Augusta, Rockland, 5 to 9 inches, probably upwards of 10 inches too. So here's a look at our satellite and radar. Let me see if I can pull it up. Looks like some heavy snow moving over towards New York State right now, down towards Connecticut and Massachusetts too. So we're going to keep an eye on that. In general, we're still staying pretty quiet. There's maybe some sun and clouds where you are. I'm checking out some of your comments now. Looks like a few of you are asking about where people are going to get snow. How much snow are we getting in Augusta? Probably upwards of 10 inches, 6 to 10, I would say. Farmington, probably 3 to 6. Waterville, also probably 3 to 6 inches. Cole says, already in Connecticut. All right, that's good. Yeah, this is, on track this is doing good right now, timing-wise. Portland, probably upwards of 6 to 10. I would say that range. Kittery, probably down towards 2 to 5 inches. Portland, depending on where you are, if you're in Southern Portland, near South Portland, immediately on the coast, 3 to 6-ish. Sanford, probably 3 to 6. Gray, probably 5 to 10, maybe. Berwick, probably 3 to 6. South Paris, probably 3 to 6 as well. Gardner, probably 5 to 10. Let's talk about the timing really quickly. I'm going to leave this up for a second. I can only stay on for another 2 minutes because I have to go get ready for the noon. That'll be on CBS 13. I'll track that out for you live. Let's talk about the timing. Snow begins to arrive, moving from west to east, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. We will be in a weather warm beginning at noon. Probably 6 to 10. Yep, it'll begin to wrap up mid to late morning. Raymond, probably 3 to 6 inches, I'll say. So tomorrow morning is when it's probably going to be at its worst in general. If you see right here, let me zoom in. This area is where we're going to see a lot of snow falling. So Route 1, 295, I-95, Wiscasset-Booth Bay area probably is where that snow band's going to set up. So upwards of maybe a foot there. And then the snow will begin to move out probably around lunchtime or so. All right, so I have to make this really quick because we are going to go get ready for the noon right now. My snow map is posted online. I'm going to end on this too. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to find me. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram as well. And I will see you at noon. Thank you guys for watching. And I'd love to see your snow reports when waking up tomorrow morning.
This has been live interactive Weather Authority coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.